Hey, welcome back to Coin Chronicles. This is Bryce. I hope you're doing well. Today we will take a look at the history of the year 1938, and we will look at some coins from the year. This will include one Washington quarter, one Mercury Dime, one Jefferson Nickel, and one Lincoln Wheat cent. We will look at each coin and the important details such as mintage, grading, and inflationary value or purchasing power of the time. First, we will cover the history of the year 1938. In the year 1938, the March of Dimes is established as a foundation to combat infant polio by President Roosevelt. The Santa Ana River in California spills over its banks during a rainy winter, killing 58 people in Orange County and causing trouble as far inland as Palm Springs. The Nazis destroy Jewish shops, homes, and synagogues in Kristallnacht riots. 20,000 to 30,000 Jews are sent to concentration camps. Orson Welles broadcast as an adaptation of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds, creating a nationwide panic as listeners believe that aliens have landed in New Jersey. The Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act is signed into law by President Franklin D. Roosevelt. And the New England hurricane of 1938 strikes Long Island and southern New England, killing over 300 along the Rhode Island shoreline and approximately 600 in total. Production of the Jefferson Nickel begins, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Winston Churchill, in a broadcast addressed to the U.S., condemns the Munich Agreement as a defeat and calls upon America and Western Europe to prepare for armed resistance against Adolf Hitler. And the beach ball, fiberglass, xerography, nylon, Teflon, and soft serve ice cream are invented, and the songs A Tisket, a Tasket, My Reverie, and Music Maestro Please are recorded and released. First, let's take a look at the 1938 S. Washington Quarter. The 1938 S. Washington Quarter was minted in San Francisco. It has a size of 24.3 millimeters and a weight of 6.25 grams. Its composition is 90% silver and 10% copper. Its designer is John Flanagan. Its mintage is 2,832,000. Its inflationary value for the year 1938 is $5.62. Its numismatic values range from $8.81 in good condition up to $182 in brilliant uncirculated mint state condition. Now let's take a closer look at the 1938 S. Washington Quarter from my collection. So, as we take a look at this 1938 S. Washington Quarter, we can see that it definitely has some wear throughout the years. We can see on this obverse side, the face has been pretty worn down. However, we see a nice clear outline of the head there, and we can easily read the words along the rim as well as the date. But now, as we turn the coin over to the reverse side, we can see that the mint mark is still slightly visible there, the S mint mark, and we still see a good outline of the eagle. However, the details have been worn, and the words along the rim have been pretty worn as well. But overall, if I were to grade this coin, I would definitely give it a grade of good condition. Now let's take a look at the 1938 Mercury Dime. The 1938 Mercury Dime has a size of 17.9 millimeters and a weight of 2.5 grams. Its composition is 90% silver and 10% copper. Its designer is Adolf A. Weinman. Its mintage is 22,198,728. Its inflationary value for the year 1938 is $2.25. Its numismatic values range from $2.63 in good condition up to $36 in brilliant, uncirculated mint state condition. Now let's take a closer look at the 1938 Mercury Dime from my collection. So, as we take a look at this 1938 Mercury Dime, we can see that there still are some fine details on the head there, on the wings, and we still see a good outline of the head, and we can still easily read In God We Trust, as well as the date and the liberty, and there's even some slight toning on this obverse side. But as we turn over to the reverse side, we notice that the fine vertical lines on the axe have been diminished, but the shrubbery around the axe, there's still some detail in that, and we can still read all of the words on the rim, as well as E pluribus unum. But overall, if I were to grade this coin, I'd give it a grade of fine condition. Now let's take a look at the 1938 Jefferson Nickel. The 1938 Jefferson Nickel was the first Jefferson nickel ever produced. Its size is 21.2 millimeters, and its weight is 5 grams. Its composition is 75% copper and 25% nickel. Its designer is Felix Schlag. Its mintage is 19,515,365. Its inflationary value for the year 1938 is $1.12. Its numismatic values range from 23 cents in good condition up to $18 in brilliant uncirculated mint state condition. Now let's take a closer look at the 1938 Jefferson nickel from my collection. So, as we take a look at this 1938 Jefferson nickel, we can see it's in really good shape for its age. We can easily see all the finer details and easily read all of the words there, as well as the date, 1938. Has a really good sheen to it. Looks like it's in excellent shape on this obverse side. But now, as we turn over to the reverse side, we can see all the finer details in the Monticello, in the building there. We can easily read all the words. The 5 cents, United States of America, E pluribus unum. But overall, if I were to give this coin a grade, I would give it a grade of about uncirculated condition. Now, let's take a look at the 1938 S Lincoln Wheat Cent. The 1938 S Lincoln Wheat Cent was minted in San Francisco. It has a size of 19 millimeters and a weight of 3.11 grams. Its composition is 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Its designer is Victor D. Brenner. Its mintage is 15,180,000. Its inflationary value for the year 1938 is 22 cents. Its numismatic values range from 46 cents in good condition up to $6.81 in brilliant uncirculated mint state condition. Now let's take a closer look at the 1938 S Lincoln Wheat Cent from my collection. So, as we take a look at this 1938 S Lincoln Wheat Cent, we can see it's in fair shape for its age. We can easily see the S mint mark and the date, and there's a nice outline of Lincoln, and we can see In God We Trust and read the liberty. But now as we turn to the reverse side, we see the fine lines on the wheat near the rim there have been worn down, but we can still read E pluribus unum near the rim there, as well as the other words. But overall, if I were to grade this coin, I would give it a grade of very fine condition. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it to be interesting. For more videos, please like and subscribe. Thank you, keep on collecting, and have a great day.